Because once you are relevant, people will patronize you automatically. Or if you're not relevant, maybe because they're your friend, they will buy from you today, but tomorrow they run away from you.
It won't be sustainable.
It won't be sustainable.
So this your trip, for example, is it sustainable?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Paul was just saying that if we have a platform where the Nigerians and diaspora can invest through, so whether it's impact investing, where there's a platform that people who are interested in, say, for example, the medical sector, we don't have good hospitals. That's a huge opportunity. There's the real estate angle to it, but there's also the medical aspect to it.
There's always a real estate angle to everything.
Even the studio where we are.
Because the shelter.
Yes, there is, absolutely. Nollywood is a huge industry. It's contributing to Nigeria's GDP, and there's a massive real estate aspect to it. We don't have studios, good quality studios. That's real estate. So real estate contributes to the economy, but it's not really just about real estate. It's about creating that platform where people can invest in a way that is organized, and like he said,
and they can be sure their money is safe.
They can be sure that their money is safe. So creative financing, for example, Nigerians in diaspora, for them to invest in our sector, in the real estate sector, they need proper financing. Nigeria, we don't have a good mortgage system. We're still below 3% in terms of registered mortgages compared to most other countries where, 25, 50, 70%.
Why is that so?
That's a huge opportunity.
People are putting money in the wrong places in Nigeria. What would you think? I mean, you have a piece of real estate that's right there in Victoria Island that we thought would be too expensive, but it's still always full.
Well, I said at the top of the show, find out where the people are going and get there first. So when we got there was no roads, there were no street lights, there was no water. Nobody knew where it was.
Absolutely.
So we had to do a lot of the groundwork first. And this is one of the advantages of investing in Nigeria, is that you can create industry preferences. You can change the way people think. You can create products that people didn't even know existed. So you set your own markets, and then you refine those markets, and you pay attention, otherwise you lose them to the competitors. But that's the opportunity that this country gives you. And if you've seen it done elsewhere, and you've seen it done in Nigeria, all you do is try to refine that and refine it to the point at which it's very sharp.
Okay. Yeah. I just wonder, though, I mean, as somebody who you both teach and you also do, yes. What are those areas, very quickly from all of you, what are those areas? He said education, health, that's where money is going. Yes. And the challenges people face with doing business. Mm-hmm. What are the low-hanging fruits, like they say in business class?
Absolutely. I think agribusiness is the lowest hanging fruit. We have a lot of smallholder farmers who lack sophistication of packaging and processing. And this is something that, because most people, when they think about agribusiness, they think you have to go and farm.
Yeah,
no, there's a value chain from the farm to the fork. So you're just keen to...
From the farm to the fork.
Yeah, so you're just keen to either processing or even just logistics. You make a lot of money. Just moving things on time, because cassava, for example, needs to be used within 48 hours. Yes, so from the time it is harvested. Mm-hmm. So many times it's wasting because they can't get it to the right place on time. So if you're that person who's able to know where you can tell all the farmers in a particular location to go to, okay, you can move this very easily. That's what Tomato Justice is doing. A girl from Harvard who came to Nigeria, saw how expensive tomatoes... Yes, diaspora, yeah. So there's logistics, there's processing, there's packaging. Real fruit, to reduce post-harvest losses, is simply drying up fruits that would have been left to rot.
Okay, so we should be glad, though, that these opportunities exist, and we're trying to bring the professionals who are away back home. But you must admit that it is not for the faint-hearted. I want Paul to address that. You built your roads, you put the light, you created something. Why didn't you just get angry and go back and earn a good pay in the UK?
Well, it's not for the faint-hearted, you're right. But you can get angry, go back, and go through a different kind of pain in the UK.
Exactly.
So, I've lived in the UK, I've lived in New York, and I've been to a substantial part of the world, and there's nowhere without pain. Yeah. The good thing about Nigeria is that you could actually see the pain coming.
So you can avoid it. You can see traffic. Okay, I ain't going that way.
You can avoid it. But you take everything as a business opportunity, and you take that. I think you've got to be deep about it. You've got to be deep about it. Nigeria is a long ball game. That's the first thing I'll say to anybody coming home. 3 pieces of advice again. One is a long ball game. You don't just walk into the place. 2 is you do need to understand the market, either through a partner or through a platform or through family or something. You need to understand the market and come in an organized way, yes? And then 3 is you need to be funded. right? So you either, like Udo said, either need to tap into structured finance, a structured financial platform, or you need to have created that finance from somewhere, because it's not the sort of place you run out of money. Half of the people that go home is because they ran out of money. So those are the three things. Everything else is opportunity. Opportunity is there. And I'll lean on what Henrietta said, I'll call it from sand to the couch. So it doesn't rhyme as much.
We'll find something that rhymes. From sand to the seat.
From sand to the seat, okay, all right.
Because your seat is in or sand to sofa.
No,
sofa in your home.
Absolutely. I like that
so
one.
when you talk of low-hanging fruit for opportunities, I'll say property. For the simple reason that, as
every place needs a shelter. Every business needs property.
You've got to school somewhere. You've got to go to the hospital somewhere. You've got to live somewhere. Your factories have to be somewhere. Studios like this are somewhere.
Okay, and then I'll let you have the last word.
Okay,
and,
I'll approach it from a slightly different angle. So I always say that mediocrity is the biggest opportunity in Nigeria. So just by raising your standards in any industry, whether it's real estate, where quality is a problem, to agriculture, to fashion, to Nollywood, once you can raise standards, and those overseas are used to top standards. So bring those standards to Nigeria. Nigeria is a great investment destination. So for me, quality, raising those standards, and two, finally, transforming your mindset. The question you asked,
I wanted you to end on that.
Yes.
The Nigerian mindset has to change.
Yes, absolutely.
Give me one thing that should change.
Yes.
What should change?
Thinking that Nigeria is a basket case. It's not a basket case. We are the solution to the problem. We shouldn't ask what Nigeria can do. We should ask what can we do for Nigeria.
Classic JFK.
Yes.
Excellence. Olympic mindset. I think everybody should have an Olympic mindset. Try to do the very best you can, given the resources you have.
Is that acceptable? In this time where we are hungry and we are looking for Big Brother to help us get to where we're going?
Necessity is the mother of invention. I think that what we need to realize, luckily all of us have lived abroad. There's no paradise anywhere.
Yeah.
The problems in Nigeria are only different, but the opportunities here are bigger than anywhere else in the world. So just realize that if you go to New York or America or Europe, you're going to find different problems. So let's face ours squarely and take advantage of the opportunities.
Felix, thank you very much for being on the set. I appreciate your presence. I've been educated, and I know that real estate is where I should be going. But beyond that, I mean, there's so many opportunities. Take advantage of them, and hopefully you will come and invest in Nigeria. Thank you very much for watching the show today. Thank you for being my guests.
Thank you.
I'll see you again next week. Bye.
Thank you.